Technology, don't you love it? I hate it, actually. I really do. I'm in the business, I'm in up to here, but sometimes I would just rather have a piece of paper and a pen. There is a kingdom, is there not? There is a kingdom. And there is a conflict. And there is a call. We all know about the kingdom of God, the kingdom that He has called us to. We have heard His call. We've testified about it. We heard testimonies today around the circle. And the call continues. But there is a conflict raging that all of us are aware of and continue to be aware of. We all love a good story, don't we? We heard some good stories around the circle today. We heard some good testimonies, and we will continue to hear them. Miraculous stories about guys who had a heart attack a few days ago and are here living and alive. We love a good story, don't we? Why is that? And what makes a good story? One of the key elements in any good story is conflict. Is conflict. And conflict resolution. Conflict that is resolved. We like a good story where there's a villain, where there's a hero. We like a good story where something happens and someone has to get out of it and someone needs a way to escape. And when the solution comes. And we are in the midst of a story. It is God's story. He began it, He wrote it, and He invites us to continue being a part of His story. And this story is filled with villains and victims. There is evil. There is darkness. There is despair. All we have to do is look around us in our nations, in our communities, in our newspapers, in our media. All we have to do is open our eyes and see. We will see the despair, the evil around us. And we know the source. There is a villain. But the good news is tonight, there's a hero. There's a hero, the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords. And the heroes that have gone before us, the saints, the ones who have gone before us. Remember that march of the unexpected, where you and I are a part of those people. We are the heroes of this story. God has given us the privilege, the opportunity to be the hero of this story that He continues to write through us. There is a call. We often call it the Great Commission. Tonight I would like to call it the Great GoMission. It is a mission about going. It is a mission about moving. So it is the Great GoMission. But sometimes we misunderstand this text. And sometimes we think that the Great GoMission is just that. It's about going from one place to another. It's about, well, when I get that seminary degree, then I'll go. Well, when I get that extra job so I can afford, I'll go. When I finish with Bible school, then I will go. Well, when I'm called to go to another country, then I will go. There is some truth. God does call us and shift us and move us to go different places sometimes. And He does sometimes prepare us along the way, doesn't He? But you know, this call, the Great GoMission, is really much more than just a movement of place. In fact, in the original Greek, what this really means is not just a out there sometime in the future. It is about now in your daily life. Because what this really says, in your going, as you go, wherever you go, whenever you go, make disciples. We're always going, aren't we? We go to the toilet. You never know what could happen in a public bathroom. When you go to the public bathroom, are you thinking about the person at the mirror next to you, washing their hands? You know, we're often going to the market, aren't we? We have to buy food after all, right? We often go to the market. Could it be the person that you are going to buy rice from is the person that God ordains for you to meet that day? We're going to work. We go to work every day, back and forth. Some of us ride a motorbike, yeah. Some ride a train. Some walk. Some ride a jeepney. Some drive a car. Some ride a bicycle. We often go. Could it be the person sitting on the bus next to you is the one that God has ordained for you to meet that day? For you see, this call is not just about when I'm prepared, when I have my degree, when I somehow have the opportunity to travel to another country. It's about in your going, when you go, wherever you go, always be making disciples. Everyone is called. Everyone is called. This call is not for the few. This is the call to all. A call to all. No one is exempt. And there's no time off the clock. The clock does not stop ticking on this call. It's all the time, wherever you go. We're always on duty, always on call. Because you never know at what hour of day or night or what place is that God-ordained opportunity for you to make disciples.